Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be shooting a Strugg-Torial, which is basically me struggle busting through a tutorial. I will be showing you guys how I create a cat eye, which is like I'm boss at. I mean, I know how to do it. I've been doing that since I put on makeup, so that part I won't be struggling, but then I'll be putting on my lashes, which you will see is a complete disaster, but somehow, some way I managed to get them on. And it's important for me to show you guys how I do this simply because, I mean, I'm just Dab. Like, I'm just me. I'm putting stuff on. I'm putting on my makeup the way that I want to, and I want you guys to see that, like, this is not a perfect process. I don't know how some of these girls just be popping on these lashes, but you know, kudos to them and kudos to them for able to do it like gracefully on camera, but that's not me. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I do things and how it works for me, and hopefully if you struggle just as much as I do to put on your lashes, this can be helpful. So if you guys would like to watch this tutorial, keep on watching. Starting with something that I'm actually really good with is my winged eyeliner. I mean, I've been doing that since like I started doing my makeup, so I mean, it's pretty legit. My holy grail eyeliner is my Kat Von D tattoo liner. Like, it's the best one that I've come across because it's like the darkest. It's passed like every wear test that I've ever had, like long nights out, all kinds of like crazy stuff. So like, it's my go-to and my absolute favorite. But today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner that I used before. And just because I feel like for somebody who is just trying to figure out how to do their cat eye, it's super simple to use because of the type of tip that this applicator has. And really that's what makes putting on a winged eyeliner so easy. It's the type of like liner that you're using. So for me, I prefer like a felt tip pencil kind of thing, but today we're gonna use this little thingy here because this is what it looks like. Like, it's a really small tip, and it makes it really easy for you to see if you can see any of this. It makes it really easy to kind of glide the product on your eye. So where I start is actually in the middle of my eye. So I start in the middle here and just like kind of draw a dot and a line and drag it across. And really you want to continue to drag that line all the way down till about the outer corner of your eye. How did this even happen? Okay, let's try this again. So now that I've got that line out here in the outer corner of my eye, what you're gonna do is use this as a guide to draw straight diagonally up. So if you want to, you can use that bottom corner of your eye as a guide and kind of just draw up, and so that it's crossing through the line that you've already drawn. And then here's the easiest part, in my opinion, is connecting. So I know it looks a little bit crazy, but this is where you clean up and fill everything in and get the liner like how thick and as thin as you want it to be until you just keep drawing. See, so much better. And then just so you even everything out, you just want to trace over anywhere where you think it's like uneven. And there's a dip, and then just dragging across your eye. Okay, see, super simple. And I do the other eye now, which is honestly for me, when you're doing a cat eye, like making the other eye match is like semi-difficult, but I'll show you if I mess it up how you fix that. So as you can see, I've put this one on and it's significantly smaller than the other one, but this is where you just continue to build. And fair warning, this eyeliner is like super wet. Like, that's why it's better to use a felt tip in my opinion, because it's less messy. But this is easier to control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a concealer brush. I'm using the Morphe 705 brush and my Tarte Shape Tape. And the reason I use this is because it has a triangle tip here, so it's easier to just dab a little bit of product and use the actual point of this to control and clean up. So I literally just kind of take it and dip it in there because you want as little as product as possible. That way it's less mistakes and you can control more and all that stuff and make sure that you get that nice sharp crisp line that you're looking for. So I noticed that on this one, it's definitely a lot thicker at the top here than that one. So going in and just, and even on the outside, I noticed that it's not as sharp. So going in, cleaning up that as well. So obviously that's a lot of concealer. You just want to use your finger and kind of push that in. And blend it out. Or you can use a Q-tip or an even smaller concealer brush if you have one. So what I'm going to do is continue to elongate this side to make it match that side more. Boom. And that is how I do my wing liner. Here's time for the struggle bus part, which is going to be really embarrassing. But here's how I put on my lashes. And it's not like all the other girls who are just like, boop, it's a wrap and their lashes are on. I don't know what it is about my lashes, but that's just not, it doesn't work for me. It's a hot ass mess. Anyways, but it's also because my eyelashes are like super curly and I don't know, throwing up gang signs, whatever you want to call it. They're kind of crazy. But so I start with putting on just a little bit of mascara to try to like even them out just a little bit. But so I'm going to be using the Benefits Bad Gal Bang mascara and putting on literally like the lightest coat. Like, it's literally so I can get them to all go in one direction. That is the purpose. Nothing else. It's not so they can blend anything, because you can get them to blend in other ways. Alright, they look a little presentable, like they're all going one way. The next part in all of this is the lashes. The lashes I'm using today, I've got eyeliner all over my fingers. This is what I'm talking about with this Wet n Wild eyeliner. So if you want a cheap option, go for it. Like, this was like $3, like, and it's still really dark, really pretty, and really usable. But I don't know if you can see it, but it's everywhere. So the lashes I'm going to be using are the Pixie 2, but they're the Kiss blown out lashes. And something that took me a while to figure out was I can't, because of my eye shape, go like full crazy with my lashes because it'll take over my entire eyeball and you won't see anything else. Like if I've done like my my eyeliner, my shadow, anything like that. But so pulling the lash off, you want to be careful, but I prefer the ones where they kind of gradually get longer versus they're just full out long the entire way across. And the glue I'm using is the Duo glue, the white clear one. And something that is really important that I really didn't pay attention to, that sometimes mattered to me, sometimes didn't, is making sure that the glue is dry and tacky before I actually put the lash on. So going to be generous on the outer corners with the glue, but definitely still put some on the inner corner. And So if you want to blow on this to make it dry more or faster, do what you gotta do, but you want to let it dry. While I let these dry, I'm going to talk to you about another crucial part, is the kind of tweezers that you use. So the regular straight tweezers didn't work for me. So I bought a pair of these bad boys, and they're like the, see if I can get you guys a good view of this. Here we go. So they are more angular and sharp, and they just help. So they're a lot better, and you'll see in a second once I'm able to actually put the lash on. Eyelids, and trust me, this isn't a first for me, so I'm a pro at fixing this. But what you're gonna do is just kind of look and see if there's any glue left and try to scrape it with your nail. If there isn't, making everything blend together, you're just gonna go on top of it with your eyeliner. And you're going right over the top of the lash band to even it out. And I got glue here in the inner corner of my eye, and blending again with the mascara. And again, like the least amount is really what I'm trying to do here. Did it, guys? I think so anyway. They look decent to me. Hair was all in the way, but success. And there you have it. This is how I put on my lashes. Like I said, struggle. What is a struggle? Struggle bus to the extreme. I mean, like I said, I'm not good at putting them on, but somehow I managed to get them on and they stay there. I haven't had a lash fall off yet, so you know, we're good. So yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching me and my Strugg-Torial, watching me put on my winged eyeliner and then struggling severely through putting on some lashes. I mean, it was a struggle, it was a fight, but we made it. But if you guys would like to continue to watch any video that I put out, please subscribe to my channel. And you can also follow me on social, which will be in the description box below. See you guys next time.